Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
We're up and running then. Spence gets a foot in here. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Solanke. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Bernardo Silva.
Nicely weighted ball. Haaland! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Rodri. Now it's Colomwani. Knocks it into space. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that...
Oh no, what has happened here? He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! It's in! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's made its way to him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Bernardo Silva has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Savinho. Now it's Nunez. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Colomwani. And it's Sarr. Semenyo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Matheus Nunes. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rodri. And Guardiol. Colomwani going forward. It's a promising position. And that pass just didn't quite work. Savinho. Semenyo.
Bernardo Silva.
Guardiol. Pedro Porro. Oh, that's fabulous. Maddison is a bullish header! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Not the most accurate pass. João Palhinha. Can he get on the end of this? No, just too much on that. Semenyo. Well, that's gone loose. Now it's Sarr. Pedro Porro puts them all in.
Shot a goal! And there's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Tottenham restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, that has not gone well.
They've got a corner here.
Donnarumma claims comfortably.
And now they can spring out of defence.
He's in a great position here.
Solanke showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Swung over.
Now it's Semenyo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Rodri. Now the delivery. Spence can clear it away. And it's Rodri. Vardiol has the space to scheme. Space for him to turn and look. Solanke. That is Gallagher. Matches Nunes, gets across to intercept that. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now he's off and running. This looks promising.
Minutes has been indicated.
Oh, shooting chance!
They've got to be quick to recover this.
Matches Nunes, clears without hesitation.
He's picked his way through, and he's got his cross in.
That's the keeper's ball.
And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Would you review the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Back on the way then. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Solanke is firing after that one. Matches Nunes. And back to the keeper they go. Pedro Porro makes the interception.
Maddison!
That's a nicely shaped ball. Pedro Porro receives...
Terrific effort!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good take and...
Shot, surely!
Gallagher.
Shapes to shoot!
And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Gallagher certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Chooses to go cross-field. Yehi. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Vardiol. Now it's Semenyo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Vardiol delivers with whip. Cleared without hesitation. It's not an especially good pass, that. Donnarumma. Van de Ven. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vardiol. Gehi sends it crossfield.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And Reinders. He's in plenty of space here. And it's Reinders. Played out wide. Looking for the run. Swings it across. And the goalkeeper's got a good puck.
He'll try from distance. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Reinders clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been knocked clear. Savinho. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Rodri. And they've got a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Reinders. Strong running down that left flank. Talinia producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Kolomuani.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nicked it back promptly. He's a sharp...
And a chance! And yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Tottenham have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He has found a way through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution on the field.
Tottenham have their second corner now.
Coming on to replace him is
Tottenham surely
15.
have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Semenyo. Rodri. Now Semenyo. Rodri. And it's Reinders. And that is out of play. Matheus Nunes. Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Great vision. Kolomuani with
Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bottle! And again! It goes to show he is human after all.
Now it's Kovacic. Vardiol. Kovacic. Kovacic stood his ground strongly. Romero tries to clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Good ball, good take. Now it's Savinho.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bernardo Silva actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Van der Ven is there, and he can get that clear. Kolumuani. He's found a way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that will be the final act. Tottenham have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Solanke voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
Yellow t-shirt kindly make his way.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is... Oh, what a mistake! Isak! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Tottenham present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So perhaps now the breakthrough. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Looking for the run. Good read, needed to be. And it's been hooked away. Tries to play it through. Kulusevski. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Can he get on the end of this? And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kulusevski. No, that's been intercepted. And he's quick to return it. Can he get it through? Tottenham given another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Jones with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Odobert. Bentancur. Bentancur delivers. It's a goal kick. Now it's Solanke. Now it's Odobert. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Madison! Great ball if he can get there.
And a header!
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Kulusevski certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Solanke receives it in a good position.
Decent chance!
Gravenberg. And the pass is intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Well, that pass isn't the best.
Goes for a shot! And it's a goal! And there is your opener.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
The first breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's shapes to shoot!
Oh, good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's on it, can he get away? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's in plenty of space here.
Impressive jump.
No, not the best of headers.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Isak. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, it's a thumping hit.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to clear it. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. Now it's Odobert. Odobert. Incoming to... Oh, good effort!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely pass. And Solanke! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on through.
Has another go! Off the post!
Liverpool definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being paced.
Great chance!
A real chance and a real let-off.
Tottenham really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Looking for a runner. And he's intervened well there. McAllister. And it's McAllister. Isak. And here's Mohamed Salah. Nice looking ball. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Konate. Looking for options for movement. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Mohamed Salah. Delivers the ball. And he's there to get it away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Not the most accurate pass. Kulusevski. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Gakpo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Solanke. Pedro Porro has created one goal already. Well, that looks a decent
There will
ball.
be 3 minutes added
Quick look,
time.
thought about cutting inside. Frimpong clears. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's in. Into the lead once more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Well, and the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Tottenham are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So straight into the second half. Bentancur. Now here's the delivery. Punched away. He's had it taken off him. Aimed beyond the defence. It is a corner. Tottenham have their third corner. Konate attempts a clearance. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Romero does well to get it back. Hangs one in.
Oh, great leap! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in!
2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Now it's Gakpo. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a promising position. Solanke.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
He's found a way through. Cross into the box. Vicario deals with that nice and simple.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Gravenberg gets across to intercept that. And it's McAllister. Gakpo is onto this. McAllister.
There's the shot!
That's a fair try, but just off target.
Substitution on the field. Number
Corner
28.
number 2 then.
Number 19, Solanke. Coming on the field, number 20, Mohamed Kudus. Number
Tottenham
39,
are looking to go forward now. Jones. Salah. He's a sharp little ball here. Mohamed Salah. Jones. And he's quick to get rid. Jones showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tottenham perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. The ball is loose and the...
Oh, what can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kolomwani is offering a wry smile there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Mohamed Salah proves just a little bit too strong. Opts for safety. Oh, that's delightful. Robertson has it out wide and
Isak!
harmlessly behind. Knocks it into space. Van der Ven. Great vision. That has ended up in no man's land. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's picked it up out wide.
Getting up there!
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Isak!
And it's Salah.
He might be in here!
João Palhinha. Now it's Kulusevski. And he's being shifted off it. Konate. Nicely spread. Frimpong. Threads one in. And he was alert to it. Bentancur. So what can they make of this? Konate.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's got away. This looks promising. João Palhinha.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Robertson. And here's Isak. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. João Palhinha. Now it's Isak. Tries to pass it through. João Palhinha. That is good alertness. Konate.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Gakpo. Tottenham needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Isak.
There they go, hunting again.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
Oh, good stop, it had to be.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Time added on will be 2 minutes. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, James Maddison.
And that will be the final act. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Goes for a shot! It's in! And we have liftoff!
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lot.
Madison!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pedro Porro tries across. And now they can spring out of defence. Lobbed in behind. Van der Ven wins the duel this time. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. That's a little off target. And he's lost his man here. Now it's Odobert. A lot of space.
And the finish!
That's another chance.
And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even
Tries a shot! And no mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Tottenham leading now.
I think there's been a greater menace.
Oh, just a keeper now.
Chance for a shot!
It's hit the upright. Pedro Porro is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And he was quick to react. And it's been shipped out wide. Played with speed from back to front. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham. Madison. Solanke is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Getting up there! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Tottenham now in a position far more desirable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Odobert is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the shot! And he's stuck it away!
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Deftly away. Now it's Odobert. Can he get onto this? And that's definitely not his best. And it's Madison. Great vision. That has been cut short. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. And he welcomes it in. Now it's
Brahim Diaz! And a Great finish! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, what a game. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, there's a probing ball. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Corner number 2 then.
Shoots!
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Tries to play it through.
And the shot! It's a goal! And they get themselves in front!
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Tottenham have their lead.
There's the header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The ball goes in. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Now, who's going to be first to this?
3 minutes added time.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a shade optimistic. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. And he's intervened well there. He has found a way through. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And we've reached half-time. Well, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Now it's Kulusevski. Kulusevski.
Oh, greatly! Oh, crossbar!
Not a bad try by any means. Corner number 4 coming up here.
Oh, good effort!
Alexander-Arnold clears without hesitation. He's gone for goal. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Just eases him off the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Brilliantly cut out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass somewhat off target. Eder Militao. And here's the chance to counter. Romero. Aimed beyond the defence. Tottenham can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have...
Big chance! And there's a goal!
And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Tottenham go up by 2 and are looking good.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
It's a searching pass. Oh, well measured. Vicario claims comfortably.
Brahim Diaz clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Otobert on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he welcomes it in. Kulusevski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Bellingham. Carreras kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's going wide left. And here's Kulusevski. Knocks it into space. He slings it in. Mbappe has created 1 goal already. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Vicario comes out and deals with it. That's good running with the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Maddison. Oh, super find. Goulet. Just about up to 75 minutes. Carreras. Pass is just off target. Pedro Porro. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's quick to return it.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
No, that's been intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Goulet. He's having a hit! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Diaz. João Palhinha. Threads one in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Tries to pass it through. Now the cross. Yep, it's a corner.
Substitution on the field.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Coming on to replace him is number 20.
Madrid are looking to go forward now.
Substitutions taking place.
Looking for the run. And here's Kulusevski. Now, can they get him away? The ball's... He leaps for it! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Solanke gets flagged offside. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
The final 5 minutes. He is through here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Kulusevski, looking to play him in. Udogi gets terrific effort. Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So now the difference is 3. And that's gone loose.
3 minutes at a time.
Chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
Now there's a fine ball. Now it's Kulusevski. Flings it across.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
This ended up in no man's land. And that's a throw-in. Romero, ball comes in. And we're done. Tottenham have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Kulusevski claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing...
Solid! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Odobert. Koke.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Koke. He's the kind of midfield player who can do a bit of everything. He's got wonderful technical ability, but also boundless energy and enthusiasm. If things start drifting away from this team at any point, they can rely on him to take things by the scruff of the neck and get them right back into it.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. In towards the back stick. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know.
Can he get on the end of this?
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Quarter of an hour played. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Odobert
Gets flagged offside.
was just lacking in accuracy. Bentancur threads one in. Incoming,
It's rising! It's there!
it was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Tottenham have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He's being urged to shoot.
They've got a corner here.
Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he can thump it away. And now they can spring out of defence. He's going to be disappointed with that.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and
Oh, good climb!
And it's been hooked away. Otobert is onto this.
it's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Floated through. Well read. And the danger is averted. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Dink through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's been cut out, well played. And here's the chance to counter. Surlot. Now he's running away. Knocks it into space. And it's made its way to him.
He's having a hit!
Well, that is remarkable.
Alex Baina probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Lofted in. And that is expertly dealt with. Looking for the run. He's a sharp little ball here. Great vision. Crosses it in. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now it's Simeone. Looking for a runner. Baina.
And a chance!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Punched away. And he's whipped it across. And that should get the job done. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's all alone.
And he shoots! And that's in!
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Tottenham are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Madison, and he lines up a cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Otobert delivers the ball.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Simeone.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pablo Barrios.
Pablo Barrios! It's in! And on the stroke of half-time, a price...
And that is indeed the final act. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Tottenham leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. So straight into the second half. Now it's Surlot. Bentancur. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Spence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Baina spots it and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. Nicely worked. And it's hoisted clear. He is just caressing the ball. An instinctive...
Oh, great leap! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pedro Porro picks it up out wide. Corner number 2 then.
Tottenham really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Nice interception, well timed. Can he get it through? Simeone.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Simeone, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution in progress.
This is their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Odobert.
That's going in strongly.
Lenormand
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
No, that's been intercepted. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Played in with purpose. Tottenham choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And here's Alvarez. No luck with that dink over the top. Bentancur looking to pass their way up the pitch. That has not gone well.
Out again for a throw-in.
Nice bit of trickery.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. He's through here. He's free. He has got space.
Oh, that's nice.
João Palhinha shifted it to the flank. Now it's Kulusevski. And that could set him on his way. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pass is just off target. Lenormand.
And he's in on goal. There's the shot! Brilliant by Maddison! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they've got their lead back. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Tottenham leading now.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the shot!
And that could have brought them level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
That's a decent clearance.
Coming on the field.
Kubil.
Number 39.
Feiner. Good read, needed to be.
Number 13.
Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Kolumuani is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's managed to get through it. And the shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
What a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Now, can they get him away? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's a throw. And here's Griezmann. That's tidy. Now, this could be a chance. This looks... Tries a shot! Pedro Porro getting this one clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Tottenham have a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution.
Keeper's not concerned by that. Tottenham moments now away from seeing this one out. Now it's Alvarez. Looking for options. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kolumuani is offering a wry smile there.
And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 5
Well, that's well seen too. João Palhinha. And that pass just didn't quite work. Kubil. And it's Koke. Tries to play it through. Kudu. And the finish! And that's a tiny finish. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
The goal scorer.
A horrible blip, a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to advance...
And the referee brings it to a close. Tottenham can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Kulusevski taking in the accolades, having been... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The pre-match build. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Pinches it off him. Nicely spread. And it's Diaz. Great vision. Kulusevski. Searching pass he's played there.
That's beautifully weighted.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Maddison unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shot, surely! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Kulusevski.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Tottenham with the corner. They're first.
Impressive jump! It's a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Tottenham, oh, good effort! He's got away with one there.
Pedro Porro is there, and he can pick it up. Carreras.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. Has crossed into the middle.
First quarter of an hour gone.
That has not gone well.
Tottenham have scored two quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat.
Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Maddison.
Can he get it through? And that was asking for too much.
Not the most convincing of passes.
And it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, he's burst through.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's in a great position here. Now it's Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Spread to the right.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Good ball, good take.
Maddison. Towering header. More pressure on the opposition goal.
Tottenham really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Vinicius Junior.
Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's fabulous.
Vinicius Junior
Proves just a little bit.
He's rising!
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
That pass isn't the best. Camavinga, distributed tidily. Can he get on the end of this?
And Solanke!
They've got to be quick to recover this. Alexander-Arnold clears without hesitation. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Played out towards the right wing. And that has left him in a heap. Not the most accurate pass. It's a throw-in.
Oh, terrible pass.
Oh, well played, well played.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Now this could be a chance. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That's been slipped through.
Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all.
And the shot!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rudiger. And it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that.
Camavinga!
Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball.
Goes for a shot!
It's hit the upright. No, not quite. Back towards the middle. Camavinga. Bellingham. Looking for a runner. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And a chance!
Oh, what has happened here?
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
He's on it, can he get away? That has ended up in no man's land. Shot could be on.
And the shot! And again! And he's stuck it away! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
And that is all they have time for.
Tottenham are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Tottenham claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. So right back into the action.
Real chance! It's fallen kindly here.
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Is there any...
And he shoots!
Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
Romero. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's anyone's ball now.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
He is through here. Big chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Goulet, Camavinga, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's intervened well there. Pass somewhat off target, and he's worked it through. He's on, shoots! Now there's a terrific hit. So will they make it count again? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. That's the keeper's ball. João Palhinha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh no, what has happened here? Big chance! Shot at goal! Oh, good finish. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Madrid now just needing one.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Bellingham has the space to scheme. Bellingham plays it. Header! Deftly away. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. So a couple of front-footed alterations here. A pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move the manager's made.
He's gone for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Coming on to replace him is number 20.
And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Kulusevski. And he was quick to react. Tottenham perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions.
And the shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Maddison. Camavinga. Mbappe is onto this. Can he finish? Oh, in he goes again. He's got a goal. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Kudus. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have...
Chance for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Palhinha picks it up from the goal kick. Threads one in. He might have to go it alone here. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in!
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 10.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Xavi Simons. Number 8.
Madrid with the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Crosses it in here. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now he's off and running. Tottenham are running out of time and out of options.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick.
Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Number 24.
Madrid have their second
Coming
corner
on the
now.
field is number 13.
Romero gets it
Substitutions
away.
taking place.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Simons, he's got away. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Aims beyond the defence. And it's been hooked away. It's a pretty loose pass. No way through.
There will be
Nicely
5
intercepted.
minutes added time.
That is a little undercooked. He's through here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Looking for the run. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now that's well seen too. Tries to play it.
Great chance!
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Plays a sharp little ball here, and he's worked it through. And it's Udogi. Now it's Kulusevski.
Solanke
Nicely weighted ball.
is having a shot! Goal! We thought they were done, but never say never.
Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance. And we are already back underway.
Tries a shot!
And it's come back out to him.
He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that.
Terrific effort!
And the difference is still 1, but only just.
Mbappe clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Udogi. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he cuts out the supply. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Pedro Porro. Coming on to replace
Xavi
him
Simons.
is number 14, Archie Gray.
No outsmarting him this time. Now he's got space here. Nicely worked. Now it's Mbappe. Here's shapes to shoot! And a truly agonising miss.
Ah, that was so poor. A very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
And here's Mbappe. Always onto this. And he's got the...
Takes a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Nicked it back promptly. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. But he's forced to go back. Bissouma, Xavi Simons, Bissouma. Oh, that's well spotted. And João Palhinha. Oh, easy pickings there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There's the shot! And that could have brought them level.
Not the most accurate pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, super ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So just 15 minutes still to come. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy.
Coming on the field is...
So this is it, 1 goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist? Well, we are already up and running again.
Decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Knocks it into space. And that pass just didn't quite work. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. That's been slipped through.
And the finish!
Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Solanke. Coming on to replace him
Gallagher.
is number 39, Polo Muani.
Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. Nice interception, well timed. Gray. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Udogi
Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Udogi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tottenham have their third corner. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he's cut it.
And a chance! And a neat finish. They have stolen level at the last.
Right place, right time, and a fine, instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time.
There's the shot!
A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Gallagher, probing pass. Nice looking ball. Caught offside that time. Lovely pass, but can he get...
Could be danger here. Oh, just skips past his man.
And it's made its way to him. Xavi Simons. There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. Tottenham take this the distance.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So here comes the ultimate pressure moment. Penalties are imminent. You can cut the tension with a knife. Which way will he go? Oh, the upright and back out.
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
Now it is the turn of the captain. That's a brilliant read. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Oh, he took a risk, but it's paid off.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
Valverde is second man up. Oh, he's missed!
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Tottenham are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. No! Denied remarkably! That is how you answer the call.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Oh, it's a really good save. Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Of course. 2 up.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter. We're talking about a pressure penalty.
Sticks it away.
Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it.
So it is all down to him now. No pressure. Dispatched. So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end. So Jim, quite a game, decided in the end, in the only way it could have been. For a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So straight into the action. Now it's Odobert. Ruggeri with the foul.
Decent save from the goalkeeper.
Ruggeri. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Kulusevski, Peter, is another Swede of Balkan heritage, and that automatically raises excitement levels. No surprise that he stated who his hero is. I think we're all well aware of that. And I think the playing styles are very different, though. And that...
Madison! In he goes again.
Kubil clears. Played in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Tottenham would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it. He'll be disappointed with them.
And we have our very first corner.
Okay! And the keeper's there to save.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pedro Porro. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Now here's the delivery.
He shifted it to the flank. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pedro Porro. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Kubil. Now it's Solot. Now he's got space here. That has been cut short. Now this could be a chance.
Goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Solanke clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kulusevski. Pass is just off target. And here's Solanke.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Plays it across. Musso deals with that nice and simple.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Otterbeer in towards the back stick. Kubil. Now it's Solot. That has been slung wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lenormand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kulusevski providing an outlet on that flank. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now it's Otterbeer. Kubil. Kubil. And Simeone. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
That was travelling. Menez gathers from the goal kick. Caught offside that time. Koke. And it's Barrios. Lookman has it out wide and in space. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good effort! No, not the best of headers. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Now it's Simeone. 5 minutes till the break. And the counter is on. Otterbear. Solanke. Real chance! And he's done it! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Tottenham have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Simeone shoots! Well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
So Otterbear! He will be livid with himself. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to...
Chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Well, they've got it again. That ball looks a good one. Van der Ven can get it clear. Aims beyond the defence.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Biner. Oh, this looks sharp. He's looking wide. That's been drilled forward. It's just beyond his reach. Jimenez gets it away. Shot at goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Otterbear actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tottenham have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Solot. Madison. Kulusevski has it in a wide position. Cleared without hesitation. Tottenham have it back and can go again. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. Gets the shot away! Deftly away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's on it, can he get away? Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. Well, no joy this time. And he's there to belt it away.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Barrios. Bentancur. That has ended up in no man's land. That's good running with the ball. And that is a little undercooked. Threads one in. And here's Sörloth. Tottenham have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave. And he's decided to go for it. Koke clears without hesitation. Tottenham choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Number 20, Mohamed Kudus. Substitution.
And it's Kudus. And he's gone searching crossfield. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Tottenham get their fourth corner. Kubil. And now they can spring out of defence. Simeone. Oh, that's fabulous. Another chance from a corner. Corner number 2 then. Oh, the clearance is short. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. Solanke. Solanke proves just a little bit too strong. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
19, Solanke. Coming on the field is number 39.
Good catch by the keeper, though pretty much straight at him.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is
Can he finish? And it's in! Into the lead once more. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager...
He's had a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Knocks it into space. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Bentancur. Coming on the field is number 8.
Tottenham have 2 further substitution windows available to them after the one they have just used. And he shoots! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Tottenham is having a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 3 coming up. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And they've got a throw. And he whips in across. Bissouma. Kudus. Kolomuani. And it's Joao Palhinha.
6 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
here's Kudus. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played into the ball. Oh, good climb. And he's there to get it away. Simmons! They want to be quick to recover this. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tottenham awarded another corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Tries one from range. And that has been cleared. Alvarez. Nicely worked.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
That's that, the end. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Kolomuani voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Wishing a happy wedding anniversary
So
for
many
one of
thanks
our
to Jim
fan club
Beglin. That's all
members.
we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Odober! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Carreras goes direct. Looking for the run. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Courtois claims it, safe hands. Tries to play it through. Great vision. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's there to retrieve it.
Vinicius Junior.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Maddison.
Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best.
Shot at goal!
Solanke finds himself offside. And he's worked it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Throw in. Kulusevski. He's rising! They've scored! And we have liftoff! A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Oh, great leap! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Tottenham are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, that pass isn't the best. There's a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
The searching ball out wide.
Out of play for a goal kick.
Maddison.
He can run onto that. That's the keeper's ball. And that's another good win of the ball. Can he get it through? Well, no joy this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Another throw-in.
Vinicius Junior. He's going for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. They get a throw in. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Kulusevski. He's on it. Can he get away? Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodrigo with the foul. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shoots! Off the post. And another try. And it's in. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Rodrigo. Takes a shot! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
And things are much healthier in their fit.
Can he finish? And it's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Nicely weighted ball.
Shot could be... He's having a shot!
But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Bentancur. Oh, good spread. Now it's Odobert.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Eder Militao can get it clear. And we've reached half-time.
The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now, can they get him away?
And he's definitely... Chance! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Rudiger cuts it out. Aims beyond the defence. And he was quick to react. Now that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. He's got a...
And he shoots!
Loose ball now, and there's a...
Oh, what has happened here?
Pedro Porro tries a cross.
He's having a pop!
And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Looking for options for movement. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a searching pass. Great defending, strong and determined. That has been cut short. Looking to play him in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Can he get on the end of this? Tries to pass it through. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back.
He'll try from distance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
That is good alertness. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Madison!
Rudiger deals with that comfortably.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he's intervened well there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Vinicius Junior. No, that pass has been well intercepted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Otobert finding himself in space.
And the shot!
Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Stood up well to him there. Knocks it into space. Looking for the run. Now it's Solanke. Valverde. That's Brahim Diaz. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. Courtois claims it without any fuss.
Tottenham really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, that was vital. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Goulet. Tottenham can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, good effort! Tchouameni with the clearance. Vinicius Junior looking understandably energised after his goal. That's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 28. Number 30. Bentancur. Coming on the field.
Quality
number
ball.
20.
Valverde
Mohamed
is the
Kudus.
guilty party there.
Number 8. Bissouma. Substitution. Substitution on the field. Number 10. James Maddison. Coming on the field is number 7. Javi Simons.
Cleared away. That's a lovely, neat pass.
He's had a shot! And a neat finish! We thought they were done, but never say never.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement.
Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now here's the delivery. Getting up there! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Eder Militao with the clearance. And he can clear it away. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's a pretty loose pass.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
The final seconds now. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner, and extra time is next. The hostilities have already resumed. Shot, surely! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He has found the way through. There's the shot! And he's heaved it away. Camavinga, Carvajal. Threads one in. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, delicate chip through. Aims beyond the defence. Mendy clears without hesitation. And it's Diaz. No outsmarting him this time. Nicely weighted ball. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Substitution on the field. Number
So we have
24.
movement on both benches.
Number 23.
A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. You can't afford a repeat.
14.
And he's quick to get rid.
Number 22.
That has not gone well.
Substitution.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Tries to pass it through. Alaba gets across to intercept that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So there's the whistle, and we will have
Please
a
turn
brief
your
break.
attention to the screen for information
The
provided
teams
by
then
the
separated
local
by
police.
just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. And the action has already restarted. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Brahim Diaz. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Kulusevski. And it's Kudus. Alaba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get it through? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Camavinga, Van der Ven makes the interception. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. Vinicius Junior! And he should have made them pay.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Bellingham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's picked his way through, spread it left.
Tottenham really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He's shifting through the gear.
Great chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Gray, and he cuts out the supply. Now, can they get him away? Kolomwani showed...
And time is up.
Tottenham can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Tottenham just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.